Hello and welcome to the E-League Championships final between GrassWonder and BitterWurmcoil for season 48. I'm taking this one on short notice, hoping to see some good games because I haven't played in forever. This looks like a strong board. Wait, do we have... Oh, although there are... Never mind, the only plus buy is stockpile. And they will run out. And there's no good way to trigger catacomb trashing, so you can't really do big tribe stuff unless the piles run like super quickly. And there's also no trashing, which is kind of a pain. That almost makes me want almost makes me want a counting house together with inn, but hostelry and farm village is better than inn anyway, so no reason to get that. Think you mostly just want a bunch of villages, maybe a couple conspirators. 5-2 is interesting. Guess catacombs is fine. Yeah. Yeah, the stockpile seems important, but you also don't do a lot for a while. Yeah, here you definitely get a 3 and a 4. Oh. Oh, I don't want a hireling. Or does... Because hireling doesn't count for conspirator. No, it doesn't. I mean, you are more likely to have a handful of cantrips to activate conspirator, but like... I guess they did get stockpile into the deck anyway. Maybe it's fine. Quite surprised by them. Like, it's not like farming village catacombs is bad draw. Or hostelry catacombs for that part even. Like, the lack of trashing makes you want to... Makes the horses from hostelry quite good at cycling faster. Not sure what you buy here. You have up to 8. Could be double 4. Good question. Just the catacombs? No. I mean, you don't really need conspirators. Like, ah, like stockpile being the only plus buy is so awkward. Because like, if you build a lot, then you will have to hoard stockpiles to be able to do more than single. But if you click on stockpile a lot and click on conspirators a lot and build a deck full of money, then you're like not really doing much. Such an awkward board. Oh, this is also bad. Now GrassWonder will likely have a shuffle without stockpiles if they buy a 5 here. But if they buy a stockpile, they have awkward shuffle. I'd probably just buy a catacombs, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. It's awkward. Like the farm village. Yeah, like Wormcoil is starting to have good control. Hmm. This is a trigger. How thick is that discard? Oh, those 5 cards. That's 4 coppers in an estate. That's awful. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Hmm. You probably don't play the conspirator. You probably just pick all that up and don't play the conspirator to not trigger shuffle, I think. Because now next turn is just garbage. Hmm. Not sure here. I think you want another catacombs. Yeah, you have plenty actions. So you definitely want the catacombs. That leaves you with 9 left. Catacombs, stockpile, hostelry, I think. Nice. But yeah, well, I guess you have the higher link to have a lucky draw, but this is a really sad turn. Yeah, and GrassWonder has much less control over the deck. They only just got their first catacomb, so they have like no draw. You have to get a lot of draw when there's no trashing at all, and like Farming Village can skip over the estates, but that's kind of unlikely. Um, so what do they have? They have 8 plus 3. Probably want stockpiles into this shuffle. Don't taking all the stockpiles here. Don't think it's gonna do much. So probably just 1, and then you have 8 left. Don't think I like this. Whoa. Huh? Is that... Hmm. I have no clue if that's good. Maybe it's... Now this is a huge turn. Yeah, maybe it was. Yeah, I'm just quite surprised. The thing is that GrassWonder is behind. They can't play it safe. They have to ramp up quickly. Like, Wormcoil is having a huge turn here. They're gonna empty the stockpiles for sure. And then they're gonna green. So we got 18 bucks. That's 2 stockpiles. We need another catacombs for sure. It's 11. And then maybe hostelry triple horse. Or no. You take a single stockpile and then you seize. Oh, of course you do. Because that means you get to use all your stockpiles twice and you empty it. Yes, definitely seize here. Definitely seize here. So good. So like stockpile, seas, catacombs. It's 12. Uh, yeah, we need draw in this deck. Like you added another village. Well, we did the most important thing, which was seizing. But I think, and like the triumph was. Oh, triumph hostelry is a thing. Triumph hostelry is a thing. I didn't consider that. But I don't think I want to triumph here. I guess. Like, that's fine. Like, sure, you scored 9 points. But, like, triumph costs. So this triumph cost 5 and gave you 5 MVP. Yeah, but the thing is that they can't really end it. I guess they have 5 stockpiles. Yeah, like, there's no third pile and there's no more plus buy. Wormcoil has a total of 5, maybe 6 or 7 stockpiles. So like there's actually no way to end it without going down to single buys. I guess they have a big enough lead that it doesn't matter. But like buying a Triumph instead of buying a Province, they don't really get, like it's not that much better really. It's maybe still the best thing to do there, but like I think like no, I don't think so because like the Hoster is not good for the deck. So like I definitely think the first Triumph was really good, the last turn where they got a huge 9 VP Cs. But now I would just try to go for the provinces, I think. So here I would buy stockpile, catacombs, no more hostelries. Because like this hostelry gave you nothing. You don't need the village. And this horse is not going to do anything long term. So like stockpile, catacombs. And then you can't afford province. Maybe another catacombs. I'm not sure. But yeah. I'm not impressed by the second turn. But they're definitely still way ahead due to the good seas play. What's GrassWonder doing? I mean, they can just resign probably. Their deck is way worse and they're way behind on points. So I guess I guess Wormcoil's play is good for inducing a resign because you're getting a lot of points. Like there is a lot of alt VP. Well, not a lot. And there's no plus buy. No, there isn't really good comeback here. And I think these are the last stockpiles in. Maybe the last card is a stockpile, but other than that, these are the absolutely last stockpiles. So like after this, GrassWonder only has coppers in the deck. And like 1 conspirator. So I have no clue how they are ever to get back into this. Like of course, Wormcoil's deck isn't good. Like it's not that reliable, so And once it's out of stockpiles, it also only has 9 bucks in deck. But it's heck of a lot better than GrassWonder's deck. I mean, like you had 3 spare actions. And Hireling this is way too late for Hireling to be good. And you also have way too many actions. Like Catacombs is way better than Hireling here. Like way, way, way. It draws you 2 cards every turn. And you have spare actions in your deck. And I don't think this hostelry is doing anything. I'd much rather, like, from this point on, you can only single province. Because you used up all your stockpiles. Like, if we're buying hostelry, I would assume that we don't play stockpiles and, like, keep the stockpiles to discard the hostelry. Here we just buy province. No reason to muck around. Unless they think, oh yeah, they want to keep stockpiles. Yeah. Keep the. No, what? Oh, they're getting hostelry triumph. That's. I guess this hostelry triumph is fine. Costs you 9. It gets you 7 VP. And you get a tempo gain from it. Yeah, it's probably good. But in that case, you probably should not have played stockpiles, I think. I think I'd keep a stockpile around. I guess you do have a couple in this card, so maybe it's fine otherwise, but like... Oh no, we're just doing the province. This triumph is pretty much just buying a duchy. Is buying a duchy good here in this spot? I don't think it really is. I mean, I guess it's fine because, like, if you don't hit, like, if you hit 13 this turn and don't have plus buy, then it's a free gain. But, like, would you buy a duchy with depth here and get 1 extra VP when you've decided that you want to build? I don't think you would. GrassWonder just has the province. Stop mucking around and just finish the game. Here, just pay off the debt and do nothing. Yeah, so like, yeah, we forced the duchy buy this turn and got 1 extra VP from it. When instead it could have been another catacombs. Actually, the in is pretty good on this board, I realize now. I always keep thinking that in is a bad village because it's not hand size increasing. But when there's 0 trashing on the board, like an in actually draws you more than a farming village would. Because in lets you draw 2 cards and then you can discard 2 total garbage cards. But the village only draws you 1. So in is effectively a lab in small quantities if you already have good draw and you're drawing your junk. It would be fun if the draw was worse. If there only was like in sheepdog and counting house. For proper draw. That's not this game. Well, well. Well. It's an unimpressive turn. Oh, the GrassWonder is not doing that much better. Probably play the catacombs. Ew. Awful draw. Really awful draw. Probably buy a farming village. Hmm. Do you draw through this? There's 6 cards in this card. Yeah. No reason not to draw. What? There's you can it's what? There's actually no, it's 7 cards. Yeah. You get through them by playing catacombs, tossing ones, drawing 3, and then playing conspirator. You're guaranteed to 4 of these 7. That's just straight up misplay. Right? Because that's clean shuffle. Yeah, that's awful. Oh yeah, they could have got on an even bigger triumph. Let's see. This turn they pay $9 to get 8 VP. Yeah, that's good, given that you get horses. It's not impressive, but like if they draw on like triumph is only really impressive if you can do it twice. And yeah, now this turn was complete dud. Because they spent well, wait, they even spent a bunch of horses and they did nothing. So sad. To take that? I think you're supposed to take that. Or what's left? Yeah, I'm not loving how Wormcoil is playing this out. Like, Triumph is strong, but it's not strong on this board. But they're probably still winning. Now they should be tracking a lot. But yeah, just province here. Like, I don't know if these how good did they manage this finite resource of stockpiles? Like they barely used them. They used them to buy slightly better provinces. But they're ahead. So like, sure, you got a couple extra points, but you're dragging out the game. Oops. Oh, isn't those lost cards good? Now we got a deck track. Track the deck, the deck, the deck, the deck. Let's see, we got 612. Oh no. those 3 cards were not good. Definitely should have flipped those then. Because you could have? No, wait. Then you wouldn't have... No, you should... You had coppers in hand, right? Yeah, you had. Yeah, big display. And they tracked their last card, I hope. Yeah, how are... GrassWonder just needs like complete duds from BitterWurmcoil. Just by the province here. I mean... Like, whatever. We're not gonna win. Whoa. Man, Wormcoil has so little cash in their deck. They can't discard more than 1 copper. Oh, they hadn't... What did they have? What? What was their conspirator? They tossed a conspirator. No? Why was there a... Yeah, oh yeah, they discarded 2 coppers in the conspirator. That forced them to use their horse. I mean, they had no other draw in hand when they revealed those cards. Maybe it's fine. I mean, what? You're buying states. I mean, like, no, there's no way that's correct. Like, the way you win is by buying the last province. You should buy a silver or a sheepdog. Like, this 1 point is not going to end the game sooner in any universe. They're possibly misplaying by playing farming villages before the shuffle. Yeah. They didn't matter. So like you want to play the farming villages after you shuffle, because when you're getting through the remainder of your deck, you're tossing more cards, more green cards into this card pile. So your deck is gonna have a higher density of green cards after shuffle. And the cards you skip over then, you're not actually gonna draw. But if you discard them during getting through the rest of your deck, then you're shuffling them in and you're gonna see them again. Okay. No village on this board. So the only non-terminal draw is Advisor. But there's good trashing. So that's not a huge problem. Soothsayer doesn't look great. Artificer doesn't look great because, like, No, Artificer doesn't look great when Advisor is the only draw. I don't think I love the Fool's Gold when there's Terminal plus buy. Ham. I'm not entirely sure how you do this. Like, do you trash with Salvager or Cemetery? Or both? You probably play with Salvager, because, like, Rangers your only plus buys. Very awkward. When there's no village. Oh, and yeah, and Cobbler looks great because you can feed Salvager long term. Oh, I guess Ghost is a village, but like, I don't know. I think I want Cobbler here. Like, I want all the advisors, and Cobbler is great for setting up big cemetery trashes. And late game, it's also good for getting you Salvager food. And it's extra buys. So I think I really like the Cobbler. I really don't like Soothsayer. No! Like, no! It's awful! Soothsayer is really bad here. Like, you don't want a lot of golds, because you're only getting 1 plus by a turn. So, you can't use all that payload. And trashing curses with big cemetery trashes is not hard. And letting your opponent draw a card just gives them bigger cemetery. Oh, they got another terminal? Wait, they have Haunted Woods? Soothsayer. And, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, Haunted Woods is only half a terminal. Because it's a, but no, this is, I hate it. I hate it. Get me a Cobbler. Cobbler, Advisor, Cemetery. Those are the key cards I'm looking at this board. Like, Haunted Woods is a fine terminal to play on a board that's like draw limited. So like playing with Haunted Woods terminal and only having a single plus buy, no, and only having a single gain. That's fine. Like that's a fine plan. But I prefer having all the advisors. Because like that's non-terminal draw, and then I can play with a salvager, and then I can buy 2 cards a turn. I guess like Haunted Woods and Artificer is like sort of plus. Like, yeah, Artificer is gains. And like Haunted Woods gives you draw, which you can use with Artificer. But yeah, maybe that's fine. Maybe that's good. I don't know. Well, at least they're hammering advisors now. But imagine if this Haunted Woods was a Cobbler. So much better. So much better. Oh, this is a fun advisor. Toss the copper and play advisor. Probably? Or do you toss everything? I mean, like the opponent doesn't know that you have Soothsayer in hand. These decks are so full of trash. Oh, and if you play with Cobbler, it can give you full skulls for payload later on. It's like Cobbler can give you draw, it can give you trashing, it can give you payload. Yeah, um, I'm not impressed by these decks. Like, of course, they're going to be worse. And your opponent is losing you, but you're giving yourself a ton of goals as well, because you're like never going to have deck control, because you're two people junking you. These stars are awful. Still have 2 states left. Oh, find all our advisors in a single hand. Sure. Wait, this is great. That's a sweet. Wait, why? Oh yeah, you want the Savager. Huh. Then, yeah. Well, this is a Cemetery at least. Cemetery Advisor? There's no way we're getting anything else, right? What? What? Oh, it doesn't work against Haunted Woods. Oh. That's what the Haunted Woods are for. Oh, but then you just get a Cobbler. Just get a Cobbler. Right? Yeah. Cobbler still works. That's sad. No, that's incorrect. You should toss the copper there, because Advisor can't draw it. There's no reason to discard the Advisor when it's the last card. Because the Advisor can never draw the last card in your deck. So you can always guarantee that they don't find one card. And much better to let that be the copper than something else. So yeah, now we have deck control. We still have 3 terminals, or 2.5 terminals in deck. That's true. That is cute. And yeah, I agree with Gather the Province now. There's no reason to build more. Savage the Cemetery, probably. Great turn. Like, No, I was thinking if there's a case for like buying a gold instead of buying a province, but then I realized if you can't double, then just play Soothsayer instead. And then if you can double, you play Salvager. If you can't double, you play Soothsayer. So yeah. I think the advisor split to 6-4. It's a fun toss. Probably toss, no. I mean, Wormcoil has the Artificer, so... Right, so that's maybe why you should toss the advisor here. Because they can guarantee drawing the last card. Although getting the ghost is super strong. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a 50-50 to draw the ghost. Hey! I'm sorry for not bringing top tier commentary. I am tired after a long week with a lot of coding at university. And this particular game is not very interesting. I think, like, yeah, they got the advisors. Yeah, I mean, there's a case for keeping the both, since the ghost will let you play extra terminals every other turn, and like Wormcoil doesn't have that many golds. But like this turn, this turn is so sad. Like the wood stack actually really hurt. So I don't know what you do here. Like you kind of wanna, maybe you just play Soothsayer, Silver Copper, by Cemetery, Trash Coppers, State Curse, play Ghost. Just pass on this turn. And oh, you don't even. No, I think this is too early. Like your deck is so bad. Your deck is awful. Like you can't province reliably. No way. Oh, well, the only way you get to play multiple terminals is if you actually get to play your ghosts every now and then. And that's gonna be hard in these decks. But 3, 6, 9, 11. Yeah, so maybe you salvage one of the 5s here. It could be nice if you could get like duration balance, sort of, with playing Hotel Woods on ghost turns. So then you have either have extra draw or you have the ghost doing stuff. But like we can salvage Soothsayer here and double, and then we can start milling. That's probably the best. Like, we don't really need more soothsayer plays. Yeah, I like that. Have these artificers ever gained a card? I'm not sure they have. I'm not sure they will. They gain a Haunted Woods? Why? I mean, it is draw. This is an easy toss. Toss the advisor, right? You know, well, no, you can give them advisor because it's also garbage. Like, all of these cards are total garbage for BitterWurmcoil because if they play advisor, they trigger an awful shuffle. And like, they just gain the Haunted Woods. The other cards are garbage. It's like, whoa! They played the advisor. This. Oh no, then never mind. Oh, they had plus actions. Never mind, they had plus actions. Yeah, giving the advisor was definitely correct there. Like, these 8 cards. I guess there are cards in there that were discarded to advisor plays. So like, there is a Salvager in there. And we buy an Artifice, like, yeah, 3, 6, 8. Just double here. Double and mill. Salvage province, buy 2 provinces. Or maybe, nah, maybe Haunted Woods buy province is better. No, it's it's unclear how the Haunted Woods attack affects it. If you play the Salvager province, you don't top deck Salvager province. But you don't have a Haunted Woods in play. I think I'm... Well, top decking Salvager province is not bad. When there's... Yeah, if you play Haunted Woods, buy a province, and there's 3 left in the pile, you're top decking the ability to pretty reliably get 2 provinces. And you're guaranteed at least mill 1. So like, if Wormcoil buys 1 province here, you're quite happy. There still is so many coppers left. This cobbler is so sad. Oh, and didn't even consider how cobbler works together with Haunted Woods and Ghosts to set up great cemetery trashes. Although my plan was to get the cobbler so early that your deck is still predominantly junk, so that you're going to get great trashes regardless. Oh, and you can even trash the cemetery when you gain it to your hand. So like, if 3 of your 5 cards in your starting hand are trash, you can trash those 3 and the cemetery. Excellent stuff. Okay, let's find $8. Come on. I believe in you, GrassWonder. That's 3. We need 5 more. Okay, that's 2 more. 3 more bucks. Nice! Got there. That's 16. What's the score now? Is anybody keeping track? Other than Dombot? One. Ooh. Oh, I guess there is villages here. I didn't see a village at first. I was like, no, another card, another board without that. But it's good. How do we like the open transport replace? Yeah. Yeah, that actually replace looks really good here. You got cost reduction. You can replace coppers into settlers. You can replace coppers into faithful hounds. Faithful hounds work well with seller and with the poacher, which are not too impressive, but it's something. So mostly you want 1 or 2 bustling villages, at least 4 bridge trolls, a replace, a couple squirrels, and a couple anythings so you can squirrel. This is a bit awkward. I think I'd get a poacher. Poacher is always a nice card to just have. It's always good in the beginning. So I think I would buy poacher settlers. Whoa! What? What? I mean, oh, actually, seller is good with the settlers and bustling as well. Yeah, there's actually a bunch of both settler and faithful hound work well with this card. It's quite nice. But the crazy early leprechaun. I hope you're not trying to build like if you're getting it just to squirrel it, that's dumb. Like you can get it at any time later on. Like it's no hurry getting the leprechaun. It's gonna take forever until you get 7 cards in play. And all the golds are fine. Like Bridge Troll actually wants some cash for payload, so the gold is fine. Even though I don't love it, it's the golds are fine. But like, just get something that you might not want to score in the beginning. I think a leprechaun when it's sort of starting. Yeah, I wanted the poacher. Very much more I wanted the poacher. How do you like transport bridge troll? Whoa! Whoa! Oh Lord, we're playing Money? Leprechaun money? No. No, that's not what you do. Uh, hmm. I think I like the early bridge troll, but in that case, I'm surprised they didn't take it there. Oh, they're playing Leprechaun Replace. No, no, no. No way that's better than. Why would we get so many Oh, no. Okay, so like, if BitterWurmcoil is doing gold replace things, which this looks like, then GrassWonder should hammer the settlers pile to uncover the villages ASAP so they can do a bridge troll mega turn. Because they should be better set up for that. Because villages here are so good. Like, they let you squirrel and they let you play bridge trolls and replace. Like, you just want that. So I want to yeah, so here I want to transport the bridge troll to the top so I can buy 2 settlers. Or I maybe wanted to do that turn 4. But like, just do that. And then, yeah, at least we're, okay, transport the bridge troll now to the top of your deck. Good. Now we're getting a settlers. A third replace. That's crazy talk. Okay, so buying 2 settlers here is not very tempting, actually. But I think I like settlers bridge roll. Yeah. Like, Wormcoil can still replace into settlers by bustling, but bustling are way better for GrassWonder's game plan, I think. Okay. Nice, nice. Less nice. What do you transport? Nothing. What do you buy? Seller? Sure. Oh, so bad. Such a bad deck. Okay. Now we buy settlers bustling. Easy. Probably get a seller also. You could almost start thinking about Leprechaun now. Or, yeah. Almost. I would like GrassWonder to get a second replace as well. But don't think it's a priority. See, I think I want a seller now. Because we're still not getting the Leprechaun activation. So I just want to see my action cards. It's pretty sad that we're not getting through Okay, we are almost getting through the shuffle. Bye bye, leprechaun. You were garbage. What's the last card? Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's great. That's great. So good. Oh, oh no. Oh, Wormcoil, just resign. This is okay. Never mind. Squirrel is good. That wasn't too bad of a turn. Now you replace Copper into Faithful Hound to top deck it, and then you play Busting Village to draw it. Yes. Okay. Not a great turn, not an awful turn. Now we buy him. What do we buy? Probably just more Faithful Hound. Yeah, like now we have 3 super villages. So we can play 7 terminal cards. And you have 2 bridge trolls. That's 1 terminal a turn. 1 replace. 1 Faithful Hound. You have 3 terminals and 7 actions. And then of course you can play your poachers and your seller as squirrels. And you probably will. So I guess you're up to... Guess you're technically up to 6 terminals then. But like... Yeah, maybe seller Faithful Hound instead of 2 hounds. But... you need to make use of these actions now. I don't know. Like, yeah, the leprechaun is fine, but like we don't really have deck control yet. And like I don't think I would delay the leprechaun a turn or 2. And maybe you don't need it at all in the end. But like I don't think there's a reason to pick it up now. Cause like the first time, like, are you that likely to get it off when you find it the next shuffle? I don't think you are. And I also think it's super cheap to pick it up once. Like now we were getting 2 bridge rolls in play. So it's super easy to buy it next turn. Or any turn after that. And that when we don't have the draw, like we don't have the during turn draw to gain and play the wishes. And we don't really have the buys to use the goals. It's like I think if we were under more pressure to ramp it up more quickly, I think it's better. But here I don't think it's likely enough that it's gonna be effective. that you should pick it up. And if you pick it up here, you should squirrel a bunch of things. This is cute. I approve that. Yeah. Secondary place would be really good for Wonder. They really, like, the draw is so bad that they need to thin out better. So now we're greening. I think it makes some sense to start greening, but no. I mean, no. Like, you need that gold to buy stuff. No, I don't like it. Oh, and I was thinking about whether you play this second settler or not. And I don't think you do. I think it's better to squirrel it. So, like, I think the ordering is wrong here. You know you're for sure playing the bustling. So play the bustling earlier. And then you consider with what you draw whether you want to play the settlers for more action this turn or a better next turn. Because if you want to get off Leprechaun, you either have to do it by setting up with the replace, or you have to set it up with Squirrel. But if you're not doing any of those, then I really dislike the Leprechaun buy last turn. Oh, we didn't toss a settler with the seller. That was probably wrong. Yeah, given that you knew there was 2 bustling down there, you almost certainly should have done that. Yep. Oh, yeah, I guess this is working. Still don't think it's better than British Road Megaturn, but All these poachers. Oh, they're so bad. Oh no. Why are we playing them? Why are you playing poachers instead of sellers? What? I... What's the reason for playing poacher over seller here? Does anybody have any ideas? Like, surely it's better to play seller first, toss poacher, poacher, estate, copper. Well, yeah, there was no... No leprechaun did anything that turn at least, but I guess they're getting it now. But... It's late. 1, 2, 3... So... Do you just wish for Faithful Hound? I think so. Yeah, just give me a Faithful Hound. These hounds should be way lower. There's... What was the option? They're obviously looking at replacing gold into province. But there's no way to activate the leprechaun unless you draw more. I suppose you could get a seller and toss 3 coppers on a province. It's maybe better than a Faithful Hound. Maybe. Like you're seeing twice as many cards and not using an action. Yeah, okay. Wait. Thought it was gonna be the other. Whoa, why are we getting poachers? So like Oasis is not a strong payload card. And like the discard synergies here are not that strong. Like it's not like poacher discarding a Faithful Hound turns it from an Oasis into a peddler. And like peddlers are still not great payload when you have Leprechaun replace Bridge Roll. It's like that's not worth it. It's like poacher. Oh. Oh. This is actually really tricky play order things. Because like it's really important when you trigger the shuffle to get the most out of your bustling villagers and your settlers. So like none of your 2 bustling villages manage to draw a settler. That's bad. Your settlers did manage to get coppers. No, only one of them did. That's bad. Like when the draw is this weak, you really gotta push for that. There's no way that stopping here is correct. You gotta play this seller. Stop playing the poacher. No, this is... Stop this. Play the poachers as squirrels. That's way better. Like, you're only getting us... I guess you have... Oh, and cellaring Faithful Hounds. That's actually draw. Like, if you play one cellar, tossing 2 hounds, then you made a lab. And like, draw is the problem with this board. It's not money. Like, poachering Faithful Hounds, that gives you better payload cards, but you don't need better payload cards. Cellaring Faithful Hounds, that gives you draw. And draw is good. Draw is really important here. And like, you could set up with Squirrel, you could set up so that you have huge starting hands from playing, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 squirrels. And that's makes it pretty much guaranteed they're going to have a seller in your starting hand, and then you can toss a lot of hounds, and you can get a huge draw. And then you're setting up your discard to have coppers and settlers in them with that. And then you can pick up those up with, first you play Busting Wedges, you draw up 3 settlers. And then you play settlers, you draw up 3 coppers. And then you guarantee... we got 0 squirrels, and we're getting... We can't play these animal fairs. What's these A fairs doing? That's true. And GrassWonder does have 2 replaces. Yeah, you're completely right. That's definitely the game plan. I just don't like it. I don't like these decks. Anybody watching wanna chime in and chat with me and talk about these decks or other stuff? Because I'm definitely not engaged enough to review what they're doing properly. Yay! We cellared hounds. Hate these poachers. Look at these animal fairs. They're not doing squat. Not that they would do much more if they were settlers. But like, sad. Like, it is a hard kingdom. Like, it's like the draw is tricky and the payload is tricky, and like It's always tricky to decide whether you should stop and play your cards as squirrel or if you want to play on. But this is just... Oh, look at this. Look. So much draw. When you manage to get the settlers and the bustling villages properly. That's good. Good, 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 good. Good ending there. Okay, what do I have here? Okay. Another... Yes! that first leprechaun was a little bit early. Maybe like 10 turns or so. Huh, it's an interesting board. Like... You almost surely want a Lost Arts bridge and play with a library for draw. Trash coppers with counterfeit. And then you're gonna need a couple cities. But embargo is a huge pain in the ass. Because the only way to trash estates and curses is with island. That probably doesn't stop you. Actually, I could actually see opening chariot race here instead of silver. Almost. It's probably not good enough, but I think it's something you can consider in this board. Because the draw is so weak. And you want action payload with library. It's also interesting because I don't know if the island is good or not. I definitely want the second counterfeit. Although these 5 buck hands are awkward. But yeah, you really just need to trash down. And the embargoes are also weird. Like, I don't think you take it. I'm not sure. Which embargo here? Island? Yes! Oh, it's such a mean play. Oh. Do you play this island? Oh god, you play this island? Well, I suppose that's one way of playing it. I think you play by city here? Library isn't good until you got Lost Arts and Bridge. But these decks aren't great at hitting that. Chariot race. Cities are going to be draw eventually. This is so awkward. It's taking them so long to get anywhere. It's taking them so long. Maybe the early bridges are bad. Like, they're not using the plus buy. Although Conspirator isn't better. Like, both bridge Conspirator, both 2 cash. Although, okay, now you lost Arch Bridge. Now you easily lost Arch Bridge. No! Right? You have to do that. Whoa. Whoa. This island. Oh, this poor island. Oh, this is awful. And this embargo too is just, it's just not. Like, where do you put it? You're behind on cities. You're equal on bridges. It's like you can't put it on city. Yeah. Yeah, that second embargo made no sense, I think. Are these guys just... Are these people just going for city draw? I mean, in that case, just get double cities, I guess. Like... Yeah, maybe that's good. Like, the piles are going to run. So maybe that is better than lost starting bridges. But if you did lose Lost Arch Bridge, then you wouldn't have to... Okay, the third time we drew the island, we managed to line it up with the state. Oh, that's so awful. It's such a bad island. I think that's worse than expected though, so... That was quick. Well, double city. Double city. Just go for it. We're all in now. I like... And like, Wormcoil gains much more. Because I think Wormcoil has many more cities than GrassWonder has. So... 1-1... 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 2-5. Okay, somebody bought 2 at some point. I don't know. Tracking is... Somebody that's good at searching. Yeah, like... So like now you get into this awkward city pile dancing. And like... That's fine if you're behind on cities. But if you are ahead on cities, this is bad. Because that means you spent... Like, you spent 1 more 5 cash on an expensive village. Wait, can they ever... Wow, this endgame is so... what's happened now? What's this? Oh, what's this end game? Like nobody wants to empty the piles. 'Cause then, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's great thinking. Because like, how are you getting out of this position? Like the first person to play. Well, nobody's gonna get 6 spies in a turn. Like, how do you end this? So who is it that has 5 cities? Okay. I don't know what the bridge split is. They really need libraries. Like, they really, really need libraries. They don't have any draw. Thank you. It's awful that you didn't get this before this shuffle, though. I don't know that you're seeing that before the game ends. Oh, that's GG. No? Yeah, isn't it? Right? 5 buys. And stuff costs pretty much nothing. Yeah, that's just GG. Wormcoil didn't score. So yeah. Why were we... They have... There's no way they're not seeing it, right? Like, they played for this. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this... very well played for the routes. 6 to 4 bridges. Although they did buy 1 in the end. So there was... GrassWonder had 5 to 4 bridges. And 4 to 5 cities. Yeah. Yeah. It's like definitely tricky, but doable endgame. Oh wow. 5-2. 5-2 with Wharf on the board. Falconer looks pretty great. Procession looks awesome. Oh, this pool looks really bad. There's no trashing at all. Like maybe you pick up a potion with a falconer, but oh, I guess there's Haven. Maybe get pull, but you'd never buy a potion. So what's this for? Is the proc already? Proc or Inventor? We're gonna have a clean shuffle. Next hand is gonna be 3 bucks. No, it's actually, we're actually triggering next shuffle. I only have 3 bucks in it. That's awkward. Could see a case or silver then. But probably inventor. On the 4. And on the 5, definitely worth. Like, no way you get anything else. It's definitely the strongest draw on this board. The Rabble is kind of cute, since the trashing's bad, but no thank you. You definitely want plus buy from it as well. It's really good together with the inventor overpay. It's really good with havens when there's no trashing. It's really good with pool, if you're ever going to get that, because pool is very cheap and you really need plus buy to get it going. So definitely worth on the 5. What? Inventor is crazy talk. Crazy talk. Haven the state, play Wharf. Sad, but that's life. I'm not sure if he gets Haven or Harbinger. Harbinger is a great proc target. I mean, sure, we can get the Wharf now. What? Wait. Huh. That's cute. Wharf. Oh, okay, maybe large Haven. Like the plan here for GrassWonder looks to be draw to X and play with Haven, Inventor, Hunting Lodge. I kind of like it because I like draw to X. It's a cute thing. But it's not that good with Haven because Haven's gonna make your initial hand big. And then you're just tossing all of it instead of setting up another set of Havens. And you don't have any plus buy to line up with a Wharf. And it can't make use of precision. But I think it's a pretty simple idea. Like I really think it's a very good strat to identify as like a more basic player. Because like the best way to play this board is definitely with precision, but precision is a really hard card. And playing possession incorrectly is possibly worse than playing a simpler deck that's easier to execute. And GrassWonder has identified that if you don't play with the Procus village, because that's really hard, then Hunting Lodge is the only village. And if Hunting Lodge is the only village, then you might as well also use it for draw. And just like hog all the inventors, hog all the lodges, and go for it. But like, so yeah, like proc is really good here. So you definitely should play with proc. And you're not getting any plus buy, which is a big downside. And there's no trashing. and trying to play draw to X with only Haven for thinning, that's madness. I really would like BitterWurmcoil to get a second Wharf, although taking the Lodges is like, the Lodges are also really good, so I'm not sure. Oh, Wonder does go into the precisions. Then I like their game plan less. Like, I don't think. And don't pick up work. No, I don't want workshop. No, no. Okay, no. Okay, I don't want the workshops yet. There's like workshop being on board means that you don't have to panic as much. Oh, is that worth it? Yeah, it probably is. Okay, that's cute. I'm not sure you want to keep the procession. You probably do. Wait, this turtle procession thing is weird. So now you have a turtled precision. So you persist on Inventor, then you're going to gain Haven or Harbinger, then you're going to turtle Inventor, play it later. Yeah, that works out. It's a weird thing, but it works. And I think it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's gonna gain you a lot of 5s. Yes. Yeah, I totally missed. Totally missed proc turtle. That makes proc even better. Like for starter, you can always, if you don't line up proc with a target, you just turtle it. And you can do this possibly too cute thing where you turtle things so they don't get trashed. And you still get to play them twice on average, because you just delay one of the plays to a later turn. But it makes proc like a throne room where one of the plays is delayed, but you also gain a 5, which is a pretty strong effect. So that's crazy good. So you should just gain all the procs. Gain all the things. Gain proc here. I think, yeah. They need more everything. They need more draw. Don't like the Harbinger. I would like more procs. Thank you, we got a Wharf. I like that. 3. I might just buy it. Yes, like if we gain a proc earlier, we could buy Haven Harbinger here. But double Haven is also fine. Silver? Silver nothing? Ooh, what are we doing? Why would you what? Why would you decline playing? Is GrassWonder just trying to get a mega turn by turtling all the inventors? Kind of like it. But I'm not sure it's good. Huh. Instead of a game plan you could have gone for from the start, just hammer the inventors and the workshops. Don't give a shit about any of the fives. And then just you start turtling them. And then you need you can also set aside a couple of procs. You need a total of 4 plays to get provinces to cost 4. And then like getting 6 provinces is probably winning. You maybe need 7. That means you need to have 10 set aside. Okay, that's actually a lot. Yeah, no way. No way that's faster. Like, these inventors set aside. If you played them, you could have gained 3 more hunting lodges, 2 hunting lodges in the wharf, whatever. Like, that surely would make it faster to play more things. Now they have 2. Ha! But Wormcoil definitely has to play around this now. They're like, this is a huge threat. That's actually... Yeah, Wonder is threatening to pile. They have like 5 gains at base. Ah, this is interesting. Like, it's unlikely for GrassWonder to have as good of a hand that they do have at the moment. So, like, I don't think Wormcoil is expecting an 8 gain hand. So maybe Wonder's play there was correct, even though it didn't... Like, it's not the strongest in the long term, but it threatens ending the game really good. So maybe they could just win now. And... oh yeah, now... Whoa. Is... Oh, is Wormcoil trying to win this turn? Sure looks like it. Though... You can't proc Wharf. Okay. Okay, yeah. This was a big misplay. They shouldn't have gained a proc with the workshop. I don't think. Like, I think this was likely to happen. Like, gaining this 4 is not that hard. But this looks... No! Yeah! This would have been a win, right? Yes! Yep, this would have been a win. If this workshop gained a hunting lodge, it would have been a win. And now this is a trivial. Rage quit! Oh, and also if it... No, if it gained a haven, this also would be a win. Because they have 3 buys. Like, gaining the proc was like among the worst cards they could have gotten there. I mean, this is kind of trivial, isn't it? You have 4, 5, 6 inventor plays. Gain 4 havens and 2 provinces. Yes. That wins. Yep. Oh, you can even gain haven, 2 lodges, duchy, 2 provinces. It's even more. Oh, can you do it on the States too? Yeah. Just... Why are you playing the Haven? Just end it. Just end it. No draw. There's keep and pirate ship. There is keep and pirate ship. What the hell does that mean? And there's like so many possible treasures. Well, there is action payload. Like you can play with festivals and butchers. But if you let your opponent have gold, potion, silver, copper, fool's gold, philosopher's stone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 points. Like there's so much alt VP that I'm not sure how. Like if Pirate Ship and Keep wasn't here, you'd obviously play some Lookout to thin down coppers, then Festivals and Butchers to get Fool's Golds, and then pretty quick Province Strat. And like Butchers can mill provinces and get those quickly. But the sheer amount of ult VP that's available with Keep and the threat that Pirate Ship causes through that is really scary. Like if you're just gonna let your opponent buy a potion for 5 point, like a 5 point potion, you never challenge that. That's a province for half the cost that gives almost as much VP. I like double lookout. That's really good. It's really good on a board like this, where you wanna thin down to a really small deck really fast because there's no draw. Unlucky shuffle, but it's fine. Oh, you can even proc the lookouts. Although, is that good? That means you have a proc in deck. Ah. Like this turn 3 lookout is so much sadder than these two lookouts. Because the density of bad cards is so much lower. I'm really unsure what to buy here though. Maybe it is the pirate ship already. Or it's the proc. Proc is pretty... No, I don't like trade route. No. No trade route. Get that later. Much later. Trash. I guess it's fine if you're going fool's gold money. Hmm. Hmm. Definitely play this lookout. Well, you don't have a lot of stuff left to trash. So maybe you want to... No. No. No, you should have played that lookout. You have so many bad cards in your deck left. Like, this is too many. So 10 points each. That must mean they have equal amount of coppers and equal amount of fool's gold. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Then you definitely don't play this lookout. Bad, bad, bad. No, I would like pirate ship on this board. I really would. It's so disruptive. And yeah. And like, yeah. Oh, it's an awkward draw. Wow, this is an awkward draw. Man, do you play this trade route? Probably not. You just buy a province? Oh, it's so sad. Do you buy gold? I think I want to buy gold, I think. Or a festival. Oh, the full scroll reaction is really funny here. I love this kingdom. Yeah, so this single pirate ship has caused Wormcoil to buy 2 festivals and another butcher. And it hasn't even been played yet. Like, I think that's enough damage as it is. I'm not sure if you do butcher or festival here. Like, you completely derail your opponent's plan. They have no draw, and they have so many, like, their full skulls are worthless now. Because, like, not worthless, but they're much worse. Because the density of cards, the density of full skulls is much lower. So, pairing up, like, 3 of them is going to be really hard. Ah! Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what this game is doing. It's so good. It's so good. What are we buying? Man, they need to learn slash undo. I don't know about trashing that many full skulls though. Now you need to play a lot of pirate ships. Like, no, I don't like that. Like, the game is ending. Well, that means you hate 8 here. No, you don't. Like, the game is ending now. You need to... Like, now you're behind on the full gold split. Sure, you're up on the gold split in exchange, but that's not doing much. Don't know what you play here. It's trashing a lookout versus playing a pirate ship. But I don't know if you buy a potion or a silver. Who has the silver? Nice. I assume that GrassWonder has the silver then. No! Wormcoil has. I think I'd prefer silver then. Ah, copper potion. Such a good turn 14 play. Ah, so good. I have no clue as ahead. I have no clue. Probably Wormcoil. The early butcher did wonders. And I don't think GrassWonder. I think they stopped playing the lookouts too early. I think they got the trade route too early. And I didn't like getting rid of the Fool's Goals. Because that's like 5 of the points that the Wormcoil has are from the Fool's Gold split. How many uniques does Wonder have? Quite a few, actually. So this should be Province X. Whoa. I don't like extending the game as Wormcoil. I think. I think Wormcoil wants to end the game. Because like, hello, Philosopher's Stone. GrassWonder is much better set up for fairgrounds dancing. Much better. I don't remember who is that gets to choose. You choose. I mean, it has to be the Fool's Gold. Even though it doesn't do anything. Uh-huh. Potion split is 2-1 now. Whoa. What? Potion split is 2-2. But now the silver split is 1-0. Hmm. Goal for fairgrounds. I like that. Yeah, just take those fairgrounds. I think they're better than potions. Because they're 4 points each, right? Or are they 6 points? They might be 6 points. Or they should be, at least. Like, you should make them 6 points soon. Does GrassWonder have any festivals? No. So it's Fairgrounds, Butcher, Pirate Ship, Philosopher's Stone, Trade Route, Lookout, Fool's Gold, Gold, Potion, Silver, Copper Province. Yeah, okay, they are 3 short of 6-point fairgrounds. It's quite a bit actually. But it's doable. They should pick something up here that helps it. Now this is my job. Do you buy a fillstone here? I think you do. So much points, and it's actually like this is a good board for fieldstone. It's gonna be a lot of money. This is an awkward hand though. You probably don't play this trade route if you ever want your fairgrounds to be worth more. Like it's really bad that BitterWurmcoil is not threatening to double. Like BitterWurmcoil could have ended the game ages ago if they dared buying the third last province, because GrassWonder is incredibly unlikely to double. Okay, they're giving up on the 6-pound fairground stream. Don't like that. Not for 2 cash. Well, no, I guess you can replace it. You can replace the lookout with an estate. Although that doesn't make your deck better. Just gives you 1 more point and make the trade routes one more. You're welcome. It's not the best commentary I provided. I'm sitting here yawning and tabbing out when the game gets boring. But hopefully, well, at least some people are enjoying it enough to keep watching. Oh, they got another butcher? Why? They already have a butcher. Like, yay! Like the butcher. Yeah, like I actually really like P-Stone on this board. Yeah, that's yeah, okay. Yeah. Triple province. Like this was a really funny board. I think BitterWurmcoil misplayed it a bunch. They should have won way earlier. But the keep and the lack of draw actually made like the fillstone buys really reasonable. Okay, what's the match score now? Wait, is it 3-3? Hey, somebody post a lot of emojis and stuff in the matches channel. It's game 7 alert. And this is a proper kingdom for it too. Well, Swampag does put the damper on things when Mason is the only treasure. But Hunting Party and Hamlet, that's just too strong. You can't skip that. I'm not even sure the Swampeg is the best 5 to open with. Probably is. But I'm not actually that sure. Like, it doesn't help you build. But the curse is probably damaging enough that it's good. Something can lead to so many interesting situations. Silver is probably good there, yeah, I agree. Don't think I'm passing as GrassWonder. Yep, and here I'm buying a hunting party. No, hunting party is way better than this tier here. It's not even funny how much better it is. Okay, so first, you got village green. Hunting party can discard a lot of village greens. It's good. Like, sure, you can discard them with habitat also, but like, why not discard them with hunting party? And there's no trashing, so you don't want to draw your coppers. You don't want to draw your states. Hunting party is going to be very good at skipping those. So hunting party, way better than Death tier. And you're probably also going to have a lot of curses in your deck. Guess what's good at skipping over curses? Hunting party. So hunting party is just way better. While you're getting cheap Death tiers with curses running, I think buying a hunting party is good enough to outweigh the curse. But not more. Oh, and there's no way it's correct to skip opening quarry. I don't know. You're not even buying something for 8? Yeah, no way this is correct. Because like, there's a lot of game left. You've got 15 cards in your deck. Adding a hunting party and a stop card. Like adding a draw card and a stop card. It's net zero. Like it doesn't actually do anything. But the effect of hunting party negates the damage from the curse. Or you could get a second Swamp Hag to try and get that going more lively. But like for sure that if you just like the curses are not gonna run fast enough that you can just wait until Swamp Hags aren't getting played anymore to then buy your stuff. So like you're gonna have to take a couple curses and just be fine with that. Especially now that you're not getting a Swamp Hag in play. You're letting your opponent get free reign. So I wouldn't focus as much on the Swamp Hag. I don't think it does enough. Also, these hamlets don't do anything, but we know that already. Still believe in hunting party there. Same for GrassWonder. I don't know if there's any reason to play this one as a duration. No, what's down there? I'll probably play it now, I think. Because I don't think you have enough terminals that it matters. So I'll just play it now in case you drew something that matters. Oh no, what? Am I missing something? This is what? This is awful. No, you can't green now. Like this game is gonna last forever. There's even keep old VP. Like, this game is actually gonna last forever. You can't start greening on turn 10. You don't have a deck. And like, and if you're not ready to buy stuff in exchange for curses, well, if GrassWonder gets a deck that plays Swamp Egg every turn, then you're not buying anything. And then you've lost. Like, this board is really strong. You can even get double Swamp Pagged. 13 depth, yeah, that seems reasonable. I'd give that away. Yeah, check out this dirty hunting party. Oh, double Swamp Bag is kind of a pain. You don't want to line them up. I'm not sure if you play both. You probably do, but I'm not sure. Yeah, like, Wormcoil is probably not buying anything for 2 turns. So, doesn't matter that you don't have any. Why are we getting Destriers? Why? No! Hunting Party is a card! Hunting Party is so good here! Stop this! Stop this! Hunting Party is so much better. Like, you can pick up the Destrier when they're dirt cheap. Destrier is better if it's cheaper. But it's not cheaper. No, just don't stop greening. Check out this rad board. It's got Necromancer, it's got Mason, it's got Spy, it's got Hunting Party Village Green Attractions, it's got Keep. You can get 5, 10, 50, you get 20 points from Keep. And if you play double Swamp Pack every turn on your opponent, they're just lost. They can't do anything if they have that many curses in their deck. Like, even getting 1 Swamp Egg every turn is a huge, like, that's much stronger than having 6 VP. I still want to buy Hunting Party. Like, am I wrong? Am I crazy? The specs have different opinions? I think they're massively misplaying this board. Yeah, thank you. And it's not just, yeah, it's not just building. I want to, yeah, I would build completely differently. Like, yeah, for sure. Yep. Good. Yeah, it's like scoring is like the last thing I want to do on this board. Like, you don't win this board by scoring. Scoring is the worst way to win this board. Unless the curses have all run out because people have correctly identified, finally, that Hunting Party is a good card if your deck is full of curses. Like, if the curses run early, which I think they would, if people actually realize that, yes, Royal Carriage is great here. I'm really sad that you can't Royal Carriage Mason. I actually don't know if Royal Carriage is that good. Like, it's a non-terminal Swamp Hag. If you want to play two of them. Yeah, it's like Carriage can be a Hunting Party, but I guess it makes you more reliable to have a Carriage down, so you can Carriage your first Hunting Party you play. And like it's another unique, so it's easier to find. Now we're building! I think they're reading spec chat. They're not listening to the commentary, but they're reading the spec chat. And they realized the errors of their way. Now that they have 32 VP, now it's time to build. I guess their decks are also so thick that they're not getting Swamp Hag down, so they can buy stuff. Let's see, no, you can only get one Destrier even if you buy Hamlets. So I would like Hunting Party. Well, I'd consider getting like Pawn Necromancer Destrier or Hamlet Necromancer Destrier. The Hamlets are kind of garbage, but it's a card. Carriage. We want. You need draw. You need draw. Yeah, that's a really good point. Like if you want to play more than one Hag a turn, that should be through Royal Carriages. Because that means they're not worthless once the curse is run. They're much, yeah, just better in all the ways. Maybe Wormcoil wins this. I don't know. It's gonna take forever for them to get to the provinces. And I think they have the silver. Yeah. Like five of Wormcoil's points are like imaginary. You're buying coppers. You don't need to buy coppers yet, my friend. Like, there's a lot of game left. Your deck is not bad enough that a copper makes it better. And you're swimming in buys. So you can buy it anytime you want. So you don't need to buy it now. Just get a Hunting Party. Possibly, yeah. I think I'd buy a Hunting Party Destrier here. It's really funny that Swamp Hag makes Destrier cheaper. Curses certainly aren't great, but with enough hunting parties, they're not a problem. Doopy 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 doop. But no, we're passing. Do you buy gold? It's 4 points. 4 points for a gold. That must be worth it. Yeah. Or well, I'd buy a hunting party, but gold is fine too. I guess royal carriage is trying to figure out what the like royal carriages are good for spiking. Because if you have a hand with a royal carriage and nothing, then you can leave the royal carriage until a turn where you have an action. And if you double up a swamp hag, that means you're getting $6 the next turn. That makes it more likely to buy province. Or you can double up a hunting party. And I think that's the reasoning. I don't like it, but that's their prerogative. Why are we getting actions? Why are you discarding for action? You discarded for action, like, what are you doing with all these actions? You should discard it for buy at least, so you have an option if you want to buy Destriers. Like GrassWonder should seriously consider like running the curse pile so they can build to the heart's content. Because they have a way stronger deck. Well, guess they can also just win. I'd consider buying a copper now in this game state. Yeah, I would do it. It doesn't come with a curse, and it secures the keep point. Yep. And they're not that bad with hunting party. Do you play the Hamlet before or after the hunting party? Before. It turns out. Yes. Right? Huh. Yes. No. I don't know. Maybe. Should we buy... Should probably buy a silver here. Who's got the... Has to be GrassWonder that has 2 cores, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure about the second silver, but that's fine. This is turn 25. Oh wow. Okay. Does anybody remember when Wormcoil bought a province at turn? Yeah. BitterWurmcoil brought a province 15 turns ago. Does anybody remember what I said back then? I said that it was stupid because it's game. It's gonna last forever. And look, it's 16 turns later, and the game is not over. Oh, this shuffle trigger is off. Oh my god, this shuffle trigger. Yeah. Well, it's another It's another 12 turns. Then it's 28 turns after I said it. Oh. Just, I mean, like it's too late for building, but you can't not build. No, no. It has to just. I think you just buy silver there. Yeah. Now you're equalized. Equalize the silver. You equalize the golds. Um. Wormcoil is behind. 2 coppers behind and 1 quarry behind. Um. Like that. Probably buy a silver here. Yeah, just buy silver here. And next turn you buy a gold. Even though it costs you a curse. It's definitely worth it. Because buying back these golds, like equalizing the gold score, is really hard. Yep. Good, good. I agree. Well, I say that, and GrassWonder also has the gold. Power of money dance. Yeah, that's cute. The ordering here is important. Definitely play the Destrier before the hunting party, because you want to draw the the green cards and the curses, so that then hunting party. How can you dislike this? This is glorious. This has been like, there's been some engine boards that they misplayed. That's boring. But just watch. But then there have been 2 keyboards, and it's just marvelous to just look at the suffering and just laugh at them in their misery, and just like the feeling of not being the one playing this. Although I would love playing it as well. But this is just ah. And now you have to buy another gold. You have to. It's definitely the correct thing to do. Possibly buy a copper as well. No, I think you do. Gold, copper. I'd be shocked if the gold pile runs. I'd be very, very shocked if the gold pile runs. But I'm actually not sure how the game is gonna end. Like, curses and hamlets are low, but there's not a third pile. And taking the penultimate province is hard. Like, it's not no, like it's gonna happen sooner or later that uh, somebody gets a big enough lead that they can buy the penultimate province, and then the game is gonna end soon after that. Just buy the silver here. Buy silver curse, silver copper, or quarry copper. That's better. Yeah. So now Wormcoil has equalized the quarry. They're buying 2 on copper, buying 1 on silver, and buying 1 on gold. So I'm not sure what GrassWonder does. They can't afford Prov. Yeah. So like it's between gold and quarry, and well, duchy and like hunting party and stuff. I'd probably take the gold, I think. Like if you can keep the gold points, I think that's worth it. I don't think it's that simple. Like if I was 2 or 3 golds ahead and in this thick a deck, then I think the points are more important. But yeah, now Wormcoil could equalize the golds, and you just wasted a bunch of money. Of course, we knew they had gold money in hand, but yeah, now we have 8. Do we buy the province? Probably do. But I'm actually not entirely sure. Yep, it's 33 in golds. 33 in golds. GrassWonder is up 1 silver, and up 1 quarry, and up 1 copper. 2 coppers? No, wait, are they even copper? Wait. No, they're up 2 coppers, because they bought a third. Yeah. Wonder has bought 3 coppers, and Wormcoil has bought 1. Buying province is probably safe here, but I don't know if GrassWonder needs to end the game. Like I think they win it in the long run. So I'd be quite tempted to just drag it out more. Make it even more of a mystery than it already is. Just buy gold gold pawn. Like I think this also is winning. And maybe the other line isn't sufficiently more winning that it's worth it. Like maybe the but I think the GrassWonder's deck is better. So the more turns they get to play their out through, they should eke ahead in the long run. But like if they have 1 or 2 dud turns, like Wormcoil can get 5 points here. Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. Wormcoil is even in score, and they would win if they got the province. Like it looked like a lot of points, but there was actually your skill. Oh, and like Wormcoil, like GrassWonder still has the silver ahead. Yeah, by 2 coppers. By the quarry here, I think. Although it's a bit sad to buy quarry into the shuffle instead of silver, but now Wormcoil is ahead on quarry, GrassWonder is ahead on silver, and GrassWonder is also ahead on copper. Yep, that checks out. I'm pretty sure that you carriage this Swamp Hag. Try to hit 8 next turn. Just end it. Do you have to buy a quarry? Man, if yeah, it was really good. It was really important that Wormcoil bought the quarry instead of the silver, because the 3 to 4 breakpoint actually matters a lot here. Like a lot. Yeah, this is really sad. Yeah, now I don't know what to do. Like, do double the Swampag to get the province next turn. And you say... Because, like, if... Yeah, if Wormcoil by province, you just lose. Like, but do we have any chance against Wormcoil provincing? I guess you can get... like, if you get Quarry, you have to buy double Quarry to stop province from being a win, I think. Buying the silver does nothing. You're ahead on silver. Oh, the steer is not listening. GrassWonder is ahead on silver, and they're behind on Quarry. So buying Quarry and buying gold is the only way to score keep points right now. I think they're screwed. I don't think it's worth buying copper anymore. Probably doesn't hurt, but I'm not sure that, like, even if you open with card coin, like, if you get the Quarry, it's so hard to like, it's actually really unlikely for BitterWurmcoil to hit 8. Like, this is a really lucky draw. Like, card coin is the play to get the Quarry, but it's not enough. Getting one Quarry, well, I guess it's never mind. Yeah, you only need one Quarry for province to be a losing tie for BitterWurmcoil. Okay, never mind. Now I understand the pawn play. Because you only need one keep increment of 5. But and you're probably ahead enough on coppers that it would make sense. Yeah, this is actually tough. I really didn't imagine that this province would be this scary, but it actually really played out the way I foresaw it to. Like, they've had 2 weak turns, and now BitterWurmcoil is having a strong turn. So I'm not sure what GrassWonder is thinking about. Like, I guess they aren't keeping track of keep, and it's of course way harder to keep track of keep when you have to play the game at the same time. GG. Damn. Damn, that's a series of games. That's GG's. Well played, both of you. Sorry for being harsh at times, but that's what it is. And I hope you're all tuning into the small games quarterfinals now, starting in soon, I think. Seeing that I'm already seeing Stromfen Steelhammer in the chat. Yeah, 2 minutes. Check out that out next. It was a pleasure. So yeah, I'll try to upload this soon. Thank y'all. Bye.